Okay, looks like we are live. If you can see the poll, go ahead and answer the poll on your way in as you come in. And yeah, let's get this party started. Let's get this show on the road. Okay, looks like we are live. Okay, yeah. So if you can greetings, see the brothers poll. And sisters. Now, hold on, I got some feedback. Go ahead and answer the poll on your way in as you come in. I need to. Whoa. And yeah, let's get this party started. Let's get this show on the road. You can looks like we are live. Oh, that is. Okay, we good. Sorry for that, guys. All right. I'm gonna see if I can edit that first part out. All right. Greetings, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, mothers, fathers, parents. Welcome to our Proactive Parent Live discussion. If you are here, your children will be blessed because you are a proactive parent willing to listen and learn from other people's experiences so you don't have to learn it the hard way, and your children learn it the hard way through trial and error. This is a safe space. We don't compare each other. We don't put each other down. We don't claim to know it all. I don't claim to know it all, but I do know some things. I know enough about human behavior and psychology and personality preferences. This is something that I've been learning about over the last 10 years. So I'm just here to share what I know. Yeah, so I'm a synergist. I'm here to facilitate conversation and to share what I know, and hopefully you can benefit and your kids will benefit from it. So tonight I want to talk about something that I'm sure every parent has struggled with at some time or another. And that's moments when your kids don't listen. I was walking around the lake earlier today, and I seen this lady with her daughter was riding the scooter, and I guess she was riding too slow, and she was like yelling at her like, "Come on, hurry up. We got to go. Hurry up." And I kind of felt bad for the kid. And I guess the mom was just feeling like, why is her daughter not listening? And I got a story this is a true story. I want to talk about a story that relates to this same point. This is a true story that one of the parents in our community told me, but in order to protect their identity, I'm going to use some characters that you may be familiar with if you've been following the channel for a little while. And those characters are Mrs. Blue and Mateo. Now let me pull this up on the full screen. Yeah. Y'all remember Mrs. Blue and Mateo. Now, the mom who told me the story, she is also a protective parent like Mrs. Blue, and her son is an explorer child like Mateo. And I know sometimes parents feel like, why won't my kids listen? What's wrong with them? And a lot of times it ain't nothing wrong with them. It ain't nothing wrong with you. It's just a difference in personality preferences. And that's what I want to illustrate with this story tonight. So, Mrs. Blue and Mateo. So, they're on their way to school, and it's a beautiful spring morning. Mrs. Blue and Mateo, they're walking down the suburbs. They're walking down the sidewalk of a suburban neighborhood. She walking him to school. Now, on the way, Mateo gets sidetracked. He's an adventurous child. He's very hands-on. And he likes discovery and adventure. Mrs. Blue, she's not like that. Mrs. Blue, she likes safety, security, structure, and routine. She likes to have a plan. She likes to have a step-by-step plan, and she want to follow the plan. She don't like all of this side missions and spontaneity. She want to follow the rules and follow the plan. So as they walk into school, Mateo sees a groundhog, and he gets distracted by this groundhog, and he's like, "Oh man, that's so cool." He want to go pick it up. Mateo sees adventure, but Mrs. Blue, she sees danger. This is where the mismatch in personality comes in. because Mateo want to go off on a side mission. He want to be spontaneous. He want to have an adventure. And his mom is like, she started yelling at him. She like, Mateo, what is you doing? Hurry up. Now, remember, they on their way to school. And she don't want to be late for school. She want to be on time. She want to, stick to the plan. Him running off is not part of the plan. So she's upset and she's frustrated. Can you relate to this? Do your kids ever do things that frustrate you? Leave it in the comments. Tell me if you can relate to this so far. Now, also on the thumbnail, when you looked at this picture, what did you see first? Do you see adventure first, or do you see danger first? We're gonna get to that later. Now, okay, so she's yelling at him, telling him to hurry up. Come on, we ain't got time for this. We got to go. He chasing this groundhog. He about to run out in the street. He might get hit. And so Mateo, his feelings is hurt. Now he walking to school sad, and he having a breakdown. And Mrs. Blue, she drop him off at school, and when she goes home, she's sitting at the kitchen table feeling bad about yelling at her son. Feeling bad about, why won't he listen? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with him, and there's nothing wrong with her. It's just a difference in personality. Can you relate to this? Now, I did a poll. I had a poll up on the Zoom. So let me see. Do I got it in here? Yes, here we go. We got the poll right here. We got the poll. All right, so when Mrs. Blue says, why won't he listen? What did you feel? Okay, so can you relate to Mrs. Blue? Have you ever yelled at your kids? Have you ever got frustrated and like, what's wrong with them? Why won't they listen? And so the same way Mrs. Blue sitting at the kitchen, she like, why won't he listen? What do you feel? Do you feel, put it in the chat, put your answers in the chat. A, I said that before and it hurts. Can you relate to that? B, I've thought it in my head, but I didn't say it out loud. Can you relate to that? I don't say it, but I feel confused and frustrated. Or put D in the chat, I see myself more in a child than I see in a parent. Do you relate more to Mateo more than you relate to Mrs. Blue? Put your answers in the chat. Now, a lot of times parents look at behavior from an adult lens. Sometimes you might see your kids' behavior and you're like, why is they overreacting? Why are they so sensitive? What's wrong with the kid? As if they got some type of disorder. They don't have no disorder. Acting out in public is survival mode. Okay, so Mateo, he had an emotional overload. That's why he was so sad, because he want to go on an adventure. Matter of fact, let me take this poll down. Mateo wants to go on an adventure. And when his mom is telling him, no, you can't go on this adventure, he has an emotional overload. He goes into survival mode. Fight, flight, freeze, or freak out. Mateo goes into survival mode, and he's sad about it. He's crying about it. So a lot of time when you see kids behave in a way that seems like it's misbehavior, it's really them going in survival mode. It's not so much misbehavior as you might think. Whoa. My Zoom. Okay. So, whoa. My Zoom went out, guys. I'm gonna need to edit this video. I don't know I might just let it rock. This is live. This is real life. So, like I said, kids go into survival mode. And when you don't know the signs of survival mode, you would think that your kid is trying to be disrespectful. You might think that they're trying to frustrate you on purpose. And you might be overwhelmed because you don't understand what's going on. What's the problem? What's wrong with the kids? Well, I created a free download to help you see the signs of when your kid is going in survival mode. So it's called the 8 signs. 8 signs that your child is going into survival mode. It's a free download. You can find it at 8signs.devintrent.com. It will help you to recognize when your child is emotionally overloaded, and so you can respond with empathy and understanding, and you can have a proactive plan instead of reacting in the moment. So you can click the link down below this video. I'll try to pin a comment in the comment section, or you can go to 8signs.devintrent.com. It's a free download. Okay, so back to the story. So Mrs. Blue and Mateo, they so when she's home, she's feeling all bad about it. Okay, so now she figured out, I need to make a plan, because I see Mateo like to go off on these side adventures, and I like to stick to the plan, and I don't want to be late for school. So she comes up with a plan that they will have 2 discovery stops or 2 adventure stops on their way to school. They'll leave out a little bit early, and she will allow him to have these adventure stops because she learned about his personality, and she see the mismatch in their personality. So now she can adjust and accommodate and help Mateo not to be emotionally overloaded. So now, instead of fussing him out when he want to crawl around and chase butterflies and chase groundhogs, now she can play along. She have put it in the plan and allotted time for adventure. Now she can go on an adventure with him instead of fussing him out. So now is the time to open it up for group discussion. This is the time when, okay, I already got 8 signs. Oh, I got the wrong slides. Okay, yeah, open discussion. Now is the time when I shut up and you can come up. Can you relate to this story? If so, what part can you relate to? Okay, now I see some of the poll results in here. People saying Saturday. So can I put that on the screen? Me in a second monitor. Hold up. How I pop this out? I wanna disconnect the don't end the poll. Dang, I guess I can't pop the chat out. I don't know how to moderate. Oh, there it is. Pop out chat. Okay. Yeah, so here are the poll results. Man, hold up. Okay. So 67% said Saturday at 7 p.m. and 33% says Monday at 8 p.m. All right, so we probably do. I want to do these live streams more often. I want to have these group discussions more often. So it looked like Saturday is going to be the winner. Saturday at 7 p.m. Okay, so I think that's going to be the move, guys. If you want, okay, so now remember, this story was a true story from somebody in our school community. And I wanted to show a lesson, and I also wanted to protect their identity. So if you have a story that you would like for me to remix and use the personality preferences of the characters, the 4 parenting styles and the 4 child personalities, if you have a story, send me your story to hello@devintrent.com, and I'll do a rendition. I'll protect your identity, and we'll do a lesson based on your story. And then also, come join our school community. This is where we do these live discussions more often. I also have more free downloads, and I'm working on a course, a 5-week proactive parent path that takes you through the predictable parenting conflicts, how to proactively prepare for them and have a plan. You're still learning. You're still learning. Everybody's still learning. Everybody's still a work in progress. Everybody's a work in progress. But a bad parent does not take the time to reflect on their decisions. A bad parent does not take the time to try to learn and grow. A bad parent does not come to these conversations and try to learn from, other people's experience. So don't beat yourself up. Don't worry about it. Your children will benefit. The very fact that you are taking the effort to try to make progress show that you're not a bad parent, that you are a good parent, and your kids will benefit from the fruits of your labor. Your kids will benefit from you taking the steps. So, second, that's point number 2. And the third point is that you can plan for the future. People say that it's too many variables. I talked to one dad one time before, and he was saying, Dave, you can't plan. I never heard nobody make a proactive parent plan based on the child's personality. He said there's too many variables. You can't plan for that. That's not true. You can plan for it. Once you understand, once you can learn from your own past experiences and learn from the experiences of others. You can make a future for the plan. You can make a plan for the future based on lessons learned in the past. So point number 1 is your child is unique. Everything is not for everybody. Point number 2 is understanding yourself first will help you understand your child better. And point number 3 is you can make a plan for the future based on experiences from the past. And that's the foundation of proactive parenting. So thank you for your time. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your stories, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace and good night.